Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about love, true love. There's a difference between being liked, being admired, and being truly loved. When a man loves you deeply and genuinely, it's like the universe aligning in the quiet moments, speaking to you, not just in grand gestures, but in steady actions, day by day. First, when a man loves you, he shows it through genuine care. This isn't the type of care that comes and goes or shows up only in the easy times. No, this is a constant, quiet dedication. He's the one who's there when life gets rough, not afraid to hold you up when the weight of the world feels heavy on your shoulders. And his care isn't loud or flashy, it's in the little things, the details only someone truly invested in your well-being would even notice. And let's talk about celebration. He celebrates the real you. When a man loves you, he sees past the outer image and connects with who you are inside. He loves those quirks, the dreams you keep tucked away, and even the parts you might be afraid to show the world. When he loves you, he doesn't ask you to change or hide those pieces. Instead, he brings them to light, embraces them, and shows you that you are enough exactly as you are. With him, you feel safe to be authentic, to let down your guard, because he loves you in your fullness. Now, true love is about building a shared vision. This is a man who isn't just here for a good time, but is here for the long haul. He's by your side, building a future together. He believes in what you can accomplish together. He isn't afraid of commitment or the idea of growth because he knows that a lasting love requires nurturing, patience, and a shared purpose. When he loves you, he imagines a future with you that's stronger than anything he could create alone. And finally, when a man loves you, he respects you. Respect is the foundation of love. It means honoring your boundaries, valuing your voice, and lifting you up as an equal partner. This is the man who speaks to you and not at you, who listens with his heart and not just his ears. In moments of conflict, he doesn't belittle or break you down. He seeks understanding and connection. He respects the path you're on, the dreams you're chasing, and the person you are becoming. That respect is unwavering, unshakable. Because when a man truly loves you, it's not about grand statements or public declarations. It's the quiet, consistent way he shows up and treats you with the honor you deserve. That love becomes a partnership, a shelter, a celebration, a foundation, and a future. That, my friends, is what love looks like. And may we all find or continue to build a love that stands the test of time. When a man loves you, his care for you becomes woven into the fabric of his everyday life. It's not just in the big, memorable gestures or words spoken on special occasions. It's in the quiet ways he makes you feel safe, seen, and supported every single day. His care is profound and deep, and it's evident in the way he notices the little things that bring you joy, as well as the small cues that reveal your challenges. He's attentive to who you are and what you need, sometimes even before you realize it yourself. Imagine someone who doesn't just ask how your day went, but remembers the little details of what you're working toward or worrying about. If you're feeling overwhelmed, he's the one to quietly step in, ready to lift a bit of the load. He knows how to anticipate the little things that bring you comfort. Maybe it's your favorite tea on a chilly evening, the way he instinctively offers you his coat without a word when the night gets cool. Or the way he encourages you to chase your dreams even when you're uncertain. He makes it clear in 1,000 ways that he's here to support you through the ups and the downs, not just in words, but in action. In his presence, there's no need to hide your struggles or put on a brave face. He becomes a safe place where you can let down your guard, knowing that he won't judge or try to fix you. Instead, he listens. He offers a shoulder, a steady hand, or simply his presence when words aren't enough. He understands that love sometimes means sitting in silence, holding space for you without expecting anything in return. This depth of care isn't about grand romantic gestures. It's about showing up in those ordinary moments, time and again, with a heart that is fully committed. His care is steady, like a rock you can lean on, and it doesn't waver with circumstances. It's as if he's saying, I'm here. Through it all, he understands that love isn't always pretty or perfect. It's sometimes messy and challenging. But he embraces it all, fully, because that's what love means to him. He's there when it's easy, and he's there when it's hard. His care isn't about convenience, it's about true dedication. When a man loves you deeply, he takes the time to learn who you are and what truly matters to you. He respects the dreams you carry and the experiences that have shaped you. He cares for your heart, in a way that doesn't try to change you, fix you, or mold you into someone else. Instead, he accepts and cherishes you for exactly who you are, encouraging you to grow and flourish in ways that feel true to you. And because of his care, you start to feel like you can be your most authentic self around him. His love creates a sense of stability, a deep reassurance that you don't have to face life alone. There's a comfort in knowing that no matter where life takes you, he's someone who will always stand by your side. And in those moments when you look back, you realize that it's in these simple, steady acts of care that his love speaks the loudest. This is what it means to be truly cherished, to be cared for, with a depth that goes beyond the surface, in a way that roots itself firmly in your soul and becomes a part of who you are. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't just see the surface, he sees the depth of who you are. He connects with your essence, that unmistakable spark that makes you uniquely you. This kind of love isn't about an idealized version of you. It's about appreciating the real, complex, multifaceted person standing before him. He celebrates all that makes you unique, the laughter, the quirks, the dreams, even the imperfections that you may try to hide. He notices what makes you different from anyone else, and instead of wishing for you to change, he admires those very qualities that make you stand out. This celebration of your essence means he sees value in all the parts of you, especially those parts that others might overlook. He understands your quirks, and rather than brushing them aside or dismissing them, he treasures them as part of what makes you special. Whether it's the way you obsess over details or the little rituals you hold dear, he not only accepts but cherishes these parts of you because he knows they're part of the mosaic of your personality. It's as if he's telling you in unspoken ways that you are more than enough, exactly as you are. When he celebrates your essence, he supports the passions that light up your soul. He's not intimidated or disinterested in what drives you. Instead, he's genuinely curious about what moves you, what inspires you, and what dreams you hold close to your heart. He wants to see you succeed, not because it reflects on him, but because he knows that your joy and fulfillment are an essential part of who you are. He's willing to make space for those dreams, to encourage them, even if they don't directly involve him. He knows that loving you means embracing your aspirations and growth, not holding you back or shaping you to fit his own ideals. This kind of love allows you to feel free. Free to be honest, to show parts of yourself you might have hidden from others, to express your truest self without fear. With him, you don't feel the need to shrink or mask any part of who you are. When you reveal your vulnerabilities, he doesn't judge or shy away. He listens, he validates, and he holds space for you to be fully present. He sees both your strength and your softness, and he honors them equally. And because he truly sees you, he's able to encourage your growth. He doesn't feel threatened by the person you're becoming instead. He's excited to witness your evolution. He celebrates your victories as if they were his own, because in a way they are. Your joy becomes his joy, your success his pride. He finds inspiration in your strength and resilience, and rather than competing or feeling diminished, he feels uplifted and motivated by the light you bring to the world. In those moments when you doubt yourself or feel small, he's the one who reminds you of who you are. He recalls your dreams and passions, even the ones you may have set aside, and reminds you of the powerful, beautiful soul he sees every day. He knows how to lift you up, not by changing you, but by reflecting back to you the person you are and the person he knows you're meant to be. With him, you don't just feel loved, you feel honored, valued, and celebrated for the incredible individual you are. To be loved in this way is to feel deeply accepted, seen, and cherished. It's knowing that the essence of who you are, every detail, every strength, every imperfection is worthy of admiration and respect. And because he celebrates your essence, he encourages you to celebrate it too. This is the kind of love that gives you the freedom to be unapologetically, authentically yourself. And in this love, you find not just acceptance, but a profound sense of belonging, a love that holds space for all of you, just as you are. When a man truly loves you, he doesn't just see the present moment with you, he envisions a shared future, a journey with a purpose that binds you both together. This isn't a fleeting feeling or a casual involvement. It's a commitment that stems from his desire to build something lasting, something real. He sees the value in creating a life with you, a future that reflects both of you, your values, your dreams, and your shared goals. Together, You're not just passing time, you're creating a foundation that's meant to endure and grow. In this kind of love, he isn't just talking about commitment, he's actively showing it in how he lives and plans his life alongside yours. He wants to know what you want for the future, what kind of life you dream of, and how he can be a part of making that vision come to life. This commitment is about more than just words. It's about the daily choices he makes to prioritize the partnership you're building together. It's shown in the way he listens to your aspirations and aligns them with his own, creating a path forward where both your dreams can thrive. He takes your relationship seriously, recognizing that commitment isn't just a promise to be with you, it's a promise to work through the challenges, to weather the storms, and to support you as you both navigate the uncertainties of life. He's not looking for an easy path, he's looking for a meaningful one. When obstacles arise, he doesn't see them as reasons to walk away, but as opportunities to grow closer, to strengthen the bond between you. His commitment is steadfast, anchored in a genuine desire to see your partnership flourish over time. With him, you're not just sharing a life, you're building something together, a vision for the future that includes both of your hopes, values, and aspirations. He understands that a true partnership is about blending two lives into one cohesive journey, where each person's dreams are respected and supported. This doesn't mean losing individuality, rather, it's about coming together with a mutual respect that allows each of you to grow while moving forward in a unified direction. A shared vision is also about trust, about believing in each other's ability to shape a fulfilling future. He trusts your judgment, respects your opinions, and values your insight and decisions that impact both of you. He sees you as his equal, his partner, and values the strengths and perspectives you bring to the table. His commitment is evident in the way he involves you in his plans, ensuring that every step is taken together with mutual understanding and respect. He values your input and considers it essential to the decisions that shape your lives. In a love with shared vision, he's not content with stagnation. He knows that true commitment requires growth and evolution, both individually and together. He actively seeks ways to deepen your connection, to nurture the relationship so that it remains vibrant and fulfilling. He wants to create new memories, set fresh goals, and explore the possibilities of the future, always keeping you at the center of that vision. This isn't a love that's afraid of change, it's a love that's built to embrace it, understanding that every new chapter brings you closer to the life you're building together. And in moments of doubt, he's the one who reminds you of the vision you both share. He offers encouragement, a steady hand, and a voice of reassurance, knowing that commitment means being there not only in the good times, but also in the hard times. He helps you to see the bigger picture when life feels overwhelming, grounding you both in the love and purpose you're building together. His commitment becomes a source of strength, a reminder that no matter what, you're both in this together, ready to face whatever comes. A shared vision with him is a promise that transcends the present moment. It's a commitment to a future that grows and changes as you do, a future that reflects both of you as individuals and as partners. In this shared vision, you feel secure, knowing that you're not just loved for who you are now, but for the person you're becoming. Together, you're writing a story, one that is rooted in a deep commitment to the journey you're on, the vision you share, and the love that binds you both as you move forward. This is a love that endures, that honors the past, embraces the present, and looks boldly toward the future, a love that is not only shared but built to last. When a man truly loves you, his love is anchored in unwavering respect, a respect that forms the foundation of everything he feels for you and everything he shows you. This respect goes far beyond courtesy or politeness. It's about genuinely valuing who you are as a person, recognizing your strengths, your individuality, and your right to be heard and honored. He respects your thoughts, feelings, and boundaries, and he makes sure you know that your voice matters, that your ideas hold weight, and that your needs are as important as his own. This respect reveals itself in the way he listens to you, not just hearing your words, but truly absorbing what you're saying, as though he's trying to understand the heart of who you are. He gives you space to express yourself, and he makes you feel safe to speak your mind without fear of judgment or dismissal. He doesn't just wait for his turn to speak, he listens with an open heart, willing to see things from your perspective, even if he doesn't always agree. He recognizes that understanding you fully requires an openness to your unique experiences, beliefs, and values. For him, respect means embracing your differences, not just tolerating them. In moments of conflict or disagreement, his respect shines through in the way he handles those difficult conversations. He doesn't raise his voice or resort to hurtful words. Instead, he approaches these moments with patience and compassion, knowing that conflict is a part of any deep relationship. He's committed to finding resolutions that honor both of you, prioritizing the health of the relationship over his own pride or need to be right. His respect means he values you too much to hurt you with words or actions, even when emotions run high. He understands that his role is to build you up, not tear you down, and he's committed to doing so, even when it requires humility and self-control. This unwavering respect also shows in his appreciation for your independence and autonomy. He loves and supports you, but he never tries to control or diminish you. He recognizes that you are your own person, with dreams, ambitions, and a life outside of the relationship. His respect for you means he encourages your individuality, giving you the space to pursue what fulfills you without feeling threatened or insecure. He finds joy in seeing you thrive and doesn't feel the need to mold you to fit his own desires or expectations. In his eyes, your independence is a strength, and he admires you for having a life and identity of your own. Respect also means that he honors your boundaries, both physical and emotional. He is attentive to your comfort levels and makes an effort to understand what you need to feel safe and respected. He never pressures you, never pushes past limits, and never takes advantage of your vulnerability. Instead, he fosters an environment where you feel valued and respected at every level. His respect creates a space where you can feel comfortable sharing your innermost thoughts and feelings, knowing that they'll be met with kindness, compassion, and acceptance. And this respect is evident in the everyday moments, too. It's in the way he speaks to you, the way he values your time, and the way he takes your commitment seriously. He's punctual, reliable, and considerate, showing that he respects not only your relationship, but also the effort you put into it. He doesn't take you or your time for granted. Whether it's keeping his promises or showing up when he says he will, he respects you enough to be a man of his word. These may seem like small gestures, but they reveal a profound level of respect and integrity in how he treats you day in and day out. Respect also comes in the form of celebrating your achievements and acknowledging your worth. He's not intimidated by your successes, he's inspired by them. He takes pride in seeing you accomplish your goals and doesn't feel threatened by your growth. Instead of diminishing your success, he's your loudest cheerleader, always encouraging you to reach even greater heights. He respects the person you're becoming and supports the journey you're on, understanding that growth is essential to both of you. His respect means that he wants you to be the best version of yourself, and he's committed to supporting that evolution. In his presence, you feel valued not only for who you are, but also for who you are striving to be. His respect becomes a reminder that you are worthy of love, kindness, and admiration. It's a respect that fosters trust, creating a bond that goes beyond attraction or affection. You know that you can rely on him, not only because he loves you, but because he honors and respects you in every sense. This unwavering respect becomes the foundation upon which your relationship is built, a steady presence that grounds and strengthens everything else. In this love, respect isn't just a quality he possesses, it's the very essence of how he shows you that you matter deeply and completely.